Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a very important topic of grammar, and that is punctuation. Punctuation marks help us read and understand a written sentence or passage clearly. The important punctuation marks that we all should know are full stop, that is also known as period, question mark, comma, exclamation mark, quotation mark, colon, semicolon, and apostrophe. Let us now do each punctuation mark separately. The full stop. It is used at the end of an assertive or imperative sentence. For example, Rohan is a smart boy, full stop. Go and sit on your seat, full stop. The first sentence, Rohan is a smart boy, is a declarative or assertive sentence, whereas the other one, go and sit on your seat, is an imperative sentence. Both of them end with a full stop. Number 2, it is used after abbreviations and initials. Abbreviations are short forms. For example, Dr. Sheena is the best person to consult. So we can see a dot or a period or a full stop right after DR. The second example is an MLA is coming to our locality today. We can see the dots, that is the full stops or the periods in between M, L and A. I want you to note this, that in modern usage, full stops in abbreviations or initials are not used. Dr. Sheena without a dot after R or MLA without dots is correct. Number 3, we also use a full stop to write a decimal number. The maximum temperature is 32.5 degree. Even if we are talking about our marks, it is 16.5. I scored 16.5. So there is a decimal in between, and that is also a period or full stop. Let us see some more examples. As I told you, full stop is also known as period. Here are some examples. Lorna has gone on vacation. There is a full stop. I will miss her help while she is gone, full stop. So every sentence ends with a full stop. There are other examples also. Before she left, she asked me if I would water her plants, full stop. I asked her if she would send me a postcard, full stop. Next is the question mark. The question mark is used after a question, that is, after every interrogative sentence, at the end we put a question mark. We can see few question words here: why, when, how, why not. There is a sentence, where are you going? Question mark. So after every interrogative sentence, at the end we put a question mark. Next is the exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is used after exclamations showing sudden and strong feelings of grief, joy, or surprise. What a beautiful scenery! Exclamation mark. Hooray! Exclamation mark. We won the match. So whenever there is a sudden or strong feelings that are being expressed, we put an exclamation mark. Next punctuation mark is inverted commas. They are used to indicate direct speech. For example, Roshan said, comma, inverted comma open, my mother is coming, full stop, inverted comma, close. So Roshan is actually telling the exact words of the mother which are put inside the inverted commas. There are other examples at the bottom. Let us quickly read the direct speech where we have inverted commas. She said, comma, inverted comma, open, I can swim, full stop, inverted comma, close. She said, comma, inverted comma, open, I must go, full stop, inverted comma, close. She said, comma, inverted comma, open, I may drive there, full stop, inverted comma, close. So all the words that are directly spoken by people, or we are reporting them in their exact words, we put these words in inverted commas. The apostrophe. Let us see where we use the apostrophe. This is used to, number one, show possession. For example, Roma's car, Roma apostrophe S. This shows the belongingness of the car, and that is Roma's car. Number two, to show omission, can't. The actual word is cannot. We put an apostrophe and omit few words, few letters, and we make it can't. In the same way, did not can be written as didn't, where we have put an apostrophe in place of O. Number three, to form plurals of letters. For example, there are two A's in ma'am. M-A apostrophe A-M. This apostrophe is used in place of D, madam. Number four, to show time and distance, 2 days time. Here we have day apostrophe S. There are other examples in the picture which will help you understand better. Next punctuation mark is capital letters. They are used at the beginning of a sentence. So whenever we begin a sentence, it is always with a capital letter. For example, my car is red. Here M is capital. Proper nouns begin with capital letter. Proper nouns, be it a name of a person, a city, a state, a historical monument, a person belonging to a particular sect, any proper adjectives like Indian, American, European. Here we have other examples. Rohan, Delhi, India, India Gate, MLA. MLA is an abbreviation of Member of Legislative Assembly. We write all the three, the abbreviated form, in capital letters. To begin the first word of direct speech, whenever we start the direct speech right after the inverted comma, that letter should be capital. For here, the example is Sarita said, comma, inverted comma, open. Then comes I. I am a teacher. Even if there was some other word, even if it was starting with a W or any other word, it would have to be capital. Next is names of days and months. Tuesday, July, any day of the week or any month of the year all begin with a capital letter. Names of historical buildings, the Red Fort, etc. Names of newspapers and magazines, India Today, Stardust, and many more. Names of festivals, and whenever we refer to God, God is always with a capital G. Other examples are Diwali, Eid, Christmas, Gurpurav. Next punctuation mark is comma. A comma is used to express the shortest pause in a sentence, but it is never placed at the end of a sentence. Let us see where all we can use comma. To separate a series of words. The words can be nouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs in a sentence. For example, Tom, Anna, Jim, and Richard went for a meeting. David is an intelligent, loyal and hardworking employee. Number 2. To separate a series of phrases in a sentence. John completed his homework, packed his bags, polished his shoes, and went to sleep. Number 3. To separate the parenthetical elements. What is that? A part of a sentence that can be removed without changing the meaning of the sentence. For example, David, the head boy of the school, has been absent for the last 3 days. Actually, the sentence is David has been absent for the last 3 days. David, the head boy of the school is telling us more about David. It is clarifying who actually David is. So that phrase has been put in between the commas. The fourth point is to separate the quoted parts from the rest of the sentence. This we use in direct speech sentences. For example, the great leader told the crowd, inverted comma open, I will fast till death until our demands are met, full stop, inverted comma close. So whenever the direct speech words that are there in the inverted comma start, before that there is a comma. Here are some other examples that will help you understand better. This you can give a reading on your own. Let us see the next punctuation marks, the semicolon and the colon. The semicolon indicates a longer pause than comma. It is generally followed by conjunctions like however, and, but, or, etc. The colon indicates a longer pause. The colon is a punctuation mark consisting of 2 dots, one over the other. It introduces a list of things and it introduces a dependent clause that helps to emphasize or illustrate the idea in the preceding clause. We will understand it better when we read the examples in the coming slides. Semicolon is a punctuation mark that consists of a dot above a comma. It is used to separate sentences where the conjunction has been left out. It also links sentences which also use words such as otherwise, however, therefore as connectors. Semicolon. Let us see the examples. We visited Albany, New York, Hawthorne, California, Sacramento, California, and Las Vegas, Nevada. So here we have a list with semicolons in between. Albany is a place in New York, so we have put a comma over there. But to separate it from other places, we have put a semicolon. Then is Hawthorne. Hawthorne is a place which is in California. So to separate with others, we have put a semicolon after California. Sacramento is in California again. To separate that too with the list, we have put a semicolon and then comes the and. Las Vegas, Nevada. Let us see the second example. Her favorite teachers are Mr. Hester, an English teacher, semicolon, Mr. Garland, a math teacher, semicolon, and Miss Lopez, a Spanish teacher. Let us now see a few examples of colons. I'm reading the examples. You will need to bring the following equipment: a sleeping bag, comma, a warm sweater, and extra socks. So there is a list. Before that, we put colon. Additional supplies are as follows. Again, we put a colon, a a toothbrush, toothpaste, and a pillow. I hope you all have understood the usage of the different punctuation marks. There are these extra questions formulated or designed only for you so that you are able to do it on your own. I have not provided answers with this so that you will definitely rack your brain, do them correctly. Let us quickly read the sentences. Put appropriate punctuation marks in the following sentences. Number 1, a grandparent's job is easier than a parent's. So this is your discretion where you have to correctly write the apostrophe, the end. At the end, the punctuation mark is missing. In the beginning, it is not a capital letter, so you have to do all that. Second one, it looks as if the sun goes around the earth, but of course, the earth really goes round the sun. You have to see where the punctuation marks are missing and please quickly insert them. Number 3, he neither smiled, spoke, nor looked at me. Number 4, long ago, in a distant country, there lived a beautiful princess. Number 5, it was my aunt who took Peter to London yesterday, not my father. Number 6, Ruth was invited to the party, but she was ill, so Jane went instead of her. Number 7, sorry to disturb you. Could I speak to you for a moment? Number 8, is it any use expecting them to be on time? Number 9, John's going to sleep during the wedding was rather embarrassing. Number 10, having lost all my money, I went home. I'm sure the way I have spoken these sentences will definitely help you put the punctuation marks correctly at the right places. I hope this video was really helpful. Please do ask your questions or queries in the comment section. If you have still not subscribed my channel, please press the subscribe button and the bell icon for the latest notifications. Till then, goodbye. Take care.